Tuberculosis has infected 1 out of 3 people worldwide and continues to affect your community. Thank you to the courageous men and women who are sharing their stories in the hopes of spreading knowledge and understanding.
I start getting pains in my chest, and like I couldn't even move the pain, yeah. And it was hard for me to breathe.
Well, I was steady coughing and, tired, get tired so fast, like walking, a short distance. So I went on to see the nurse here and told me to get a chest x-ray. That's how they found out that.
It was hard for me to breathe. Like I couldn't even walk from that fence to the door here. I came here probably like in the evening around 9, and then Susan told me what it was and maybe you could check out for TB. So I came back here next day, and they told me to do that spit. And a couple of days later, they told me I had TB. It was good. When I found out that they told me I had that and I was going to get cared for it and taking pills, and I felt good about it because I didn't want to get sick or anything from it. Start to feel better, taking those pills, and after I took they found I had TB, they gave me those pills. I probably had a little bit pains only. Then a week later, it just stopped.
Well, I told them that, go get checked, x-ray, go see the nurse, get treatment. And I could tell them that probably get serious sickness.
First time I had TB, that was back in '74, and I was in a sanatorium for 2 years. You have to be in your room 24/7, and you're not supposed to get out of bed. And sometimes they have to tie you to a bed. And sometimes they'll just give you that, straight jacket if you're not taking your medication. Because I remember, because I was only 9 years old. I used to stay there for 2 years, and whenever I don't take my medication, they have to mix it with peanut butter and jam, and then they throw it like they feeding me, like even though I don't want to eat it, they just force me to eat it. And like sometimes they have to tie me to a bed to take those pills. And like people say residential is worse. I don't know. For me, sanatorium is worse than residential. So I ended up getting sick again about 4 years ago. And all my kids, I have 5 kids and 5 grandchildren, they all had TB. And we live in a small house, 2-bedroom house there, and the reason why I think they're getting TB is one house is crowded with people, one gets sick and the other one gets sick, and I think that's why people are getting sick from a TB. They have to get tested and stuff like that, get x-rays. If they know if they're gonna have TB, they should come and see the nurse, get them checked out, x-rays and stuff like that. And that's the only way they can find out they have TB.
It happens very slowly. So most people that have TB don't know, like it's not you're sick right now. You get sick over time.
Sweat. They have a sore chest. Sometimes they spit blood. And they're always want to sleep. And tired. And sometimes they don't eat. And they lose weight.
What they need to do first of all is, if they're not feeling good, call the health center. Often we'll go ahead and treat with antibiotics. If it doesn't work, then we're pretty classic. We refer them to the physician, get a chest X-ray if we can. Direct observed therapy is basically you have to watch the client take the medication. So we have TB workers in the communities.
We go to their houses or find them wherever they are, and we give them TB pills, like twice a week, 3 times a week, and 5 days a week now. Before it used to be dailies for 50 to 28 days sometimes.
You watch them take it, so if you leave it with them, they won't take it, and then drug resistant, the medication will stop working. Yeah. So you got to make sure that they swallow it in front of you.
So early treatment, early diagnosis will help prevent infectious TB, which means that you're spreading it to people. Because you can have TB and not spread it. So I think early treatment and early diagnosis is a key to making sure we stop the spread.
For more information, talk to your local nurse or TB worker or check out www.tbfacts.org.